It's 1:36 p.m. September 5th. I'm Alexander Sergey Gianni. Yeah, if I ever contact you and tell you information, it's to tip you off about these terrorists because supposedly these terrorists stalk my mind and things that come in my plane of vision, they'll go and contact people, or they'll see me contact someone and then they'll go contact people and pretend they're affiliated with me and try to blackmail people or something. I don't know what the hell these people are doing. But a piece of it has to do with some Illuminati president thing, and they keep trying to like turn all these people against me or something. And then another piece of it is they're like involved with some destroys life bet or something. But they supposedly pretend to be affiliated with me and then go contact people I've encountered in my life and start trying to threaten them. And I don't know if they pretend to be affiliated with me when they do, or they just threaten people. But no, if I tell you laws, I'm tipping you off about these terrorists and call them terrorists. Say you're intimidating and coercing the civilian population are involved with terrorism. How many people have you done this to? If it's a large amount, civilian population. I'm not sure the number, but it sounds like a civilian population if they're trying to intimidate and coerce a civilian population. Two, anything I tell you makes you a witness to what I've been saying and a witness to terrorism, organized crime, and RICO. So these guys try to blackmail you, threat, and as well as economic espionage, data theft, IP theft. So these guys try to blackmail you, threaten you in any shape or form. That makes you a witness. And then you just tell them, hey, you're bothering me. You're witness tampering. That's 20 years in prison. Do you want to go to prison? Do I need to call the CIA? Do I need to call the FBI? Do I need to call the United Nations? Because you're performing witness tampering with your blackmail, your threats, your harassment, your illegal interrogations and investigations without a warrant, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If they claim to be the CIA, do you have proof you're the CIA? Well, let me call the CIA right now and see if you work for them. Let me call the FBI and see if they sent someone. Let me call the United Nations. Let me call the president. Let me call the director of national intelligence and have them confirm you work for them. What's your name? What's your badge ID, et cetera, et cetera. Because there's a lot of impersonation too, and they like to show up with novel tech that they stole and then trick people they're secret police and this and that, but they're really not. Some of these guys operate under the mindset of when you show people this tech, they'll believe anything you tell them because it's very novel and highly advanced. And they'll try to take advantage of you and trick you. They're secret police when they're really criminals and terrorists who stole tech and have been running around pretending to be law enforcement. They're about persuasion bets, hustle bets, all sorts of jazz as well. So be wary. If I ever contact you, it's to tip you off and help you out. If these terrorists bother you, it's not a threat. So if that's it, they love to spin stuff too. Anything I send people, they like to make up stuff about my intentions. We saw it's mine, or just make up some bullshit. No, I'm very direct. Uh, if I got beef with you, I'll say fuck you. And typically, uh, but if I'm sending you stuff about this, I'm trying to tip you off and I'll let you know this is what you should tell these guys because they are terrorists. They're rapists, a lot of them. Murderers, human rights and civil rights violators involved with organized crime, RICO, and terrorism. Tell them you'll contact the government about their RICO and their terrorist agendas and get their assets freezed and seized if you keep bothering me, or just do it. I haven't written to law enforcement for a while about these terrorists. Praise Jesus. Mm.